Hello, everyone, and welcome to What's Up with Real Estate, where we cover the three most important talking points from the previous week's real estate and mortgage-related news and events. And please help me welcome our co-host today, ChatGPT-Sol. Say hello.
Hello, everyone. Thrilled to be here with you all. Let's dive into today's top stories.
Let's do it, but let's thank our sponsors, Rate, and hey, I work for the best mortgage company on the planet at Rate, and of course, the List Report. So, Sol, why don't you start us off and kick us off with what's on tap for today?
Absolutely. First up, we'll discuss the latest Case-Shiller Price Index and what it means for home values. Then, we'll cover mortgage rates remaining below 7% and wrap up this segment with the latest on existing home sales.
Yes,
Ready to
all
roll?
this and more news you can use for March 28th, 2025. I'm your host. That's Mortgage Mac, first name Mortgage, last name Mac. And hey, you know what? We believe that we make a difference in the lives of the people that we serve. And we endeavor to set a new standard for the loan origination for buyers who want to buy homes. And look, don't just take our words for it. Go check out our digital address at #MortgageMac and check out our nearly 161 5-star reviews. Let's get started, shall we? So let's do it. Talking point number one, price growth accelerates. The Case-Shiller Home Price Index is heating up in 2025. January data shows a strong plus 0.6% move month over month. Price growth, the fastest pace we've seen in over a year. 8 of the 20 major city indexes are up, and only Tampa saw a very modest dip. It's important to note it's still a buyer's market in most areas, but sellers may start to regain leverage. Let's bring our resident know-it-all in here and get some context on this information. ChatGPT-Sol, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Mortgage Mac. The accelerating price growth suggests increasing confidence in the market. While it's still a buyer's market, sellers may indeed start to see more leverage, especially if inventory remains tight. For buyers, this means acting sooner rather than later might be wise. We'll keep an eye on how these trends develop.
So why do you think the price growth is accelerating right now, despite all the economic noise?
Well, several factors could be at play. One big driver is low housing inventory, which keeps demand high. Plus, despite economic uncertainties, consumer confidence in real estate as a solid investment remains strong. Additionally, interest relatively low compared to historical standards, encouraging buyers to lock in rates now. All these elements combined are fueling the price growth we're seeing.
What advice would you give to a buyer who's worried they missed the bottom of the market?
I'd say don't worry too much about timing the absolute bottom. Focus on your own financial readiness and long-term goals. If you're in a stable position and find a home you love, it's still a good time to buy. Plus, you can always refinance if rates drop in the future.
No doubt. Thanks for that. Talking point number two. Rates remain below 7%. After a few months of easing, mortgage rates have hit what seems to be a wall at 6.8 this week. That's still below the eye-watering peak of 8% last fall. Slightly better than this time last year. Factors like tariff announcements, inflation worries, and a hawkish Fed are creating some headwinds, but this rate environment is a far cry from that 8% that we saw in October 2023. So let's bring Sol in here and see if we can get some perspective from her. Sol, comment on this, this week's interest rate.
Certainly, the fact that rates remain below 7% is still a positive sign for buyers. It's a much more manageable level compared to the highs we saw last year. While there are still some economic uncertainties, locking in a rate now could be a smart move before any potential increases. Plus, it's always good to have that stability in your financial planning.
Sol, do you think mortgage rates will keep flirting with the 7%, or is there any chance they could go lower between now and say the end of summer?
It's possible rates could dip a bit, especially if economic conditions change or inflation cools. However, predicting exact movements is tricky. For now, staying below 7% is a good sign, but buyers should be prepared for some fluctuations. If rates do drop, it could be an opportunity to refinance.
Yes, indeed. So for agents and lenders listening, how can they use this environment to encourage hesitant buyers?
They can highlight the relative affordability compared to last year's peak and emphasize the potential for refinancing if rates drop, encouraging buyers to focus on their long-term goals, and the stability of home ownership can
That's right.
also
The
help.
stability of home ownership, I
Plus,
think, is critical, and the long-term goals here are critical. Go ahead.
absolutely, homeownership offers stability, potential equity growth, and a sense of security. By focusing on these benefits, agents and lenders can reassure hesitant buyers that now is a great time to invest in their future.
Thanks for that, Sol. Now we're going to break for a commercial from Rate, and stay tuned for Stoic Quote of the Week and Fun with Puns. We'll be back in just a moment.
Looking to purchase a new home? The Rate app from Guaranteed Rate has got you covered. Once you've downloaded the Rate app, click to log in and create your password. This will take you to the intro page. Click the gray Same Day or Home Loans tile, and then click the red Apply Now button. Then click Start a New Loan. Begin by telling us where you are in the home buying process. Typically, for a pre-approval, you will click What Can I Afford? From there, the Rate app will load a series of simple questions. Answer each one the best you can as you move along. You will click What Can I Afford? From there, the Rate app will load a series of simple questions. Answer each one the best you can. Questions. Answer each one the best you can as you move along. Once you've completed the application, your loan officer will receive a notification so they can review your information and set up your personalized checklist. The Rate app even allows you to upload documents right from your phone. It's just that easy. And if you do get stuck or have any questions, just give us a call. We'll be sure to get your questions answered so we can get you one step closer to owning the home of your dreams. The Rate app from Guaranteed Rate, simplifying life's biggest purchase.
Thank you, Ray. And hey, sorry for the technical difficulties. I blame it on Xfinity. I do have the highest possible transmission rate, but some days it's just you just shake your head, and and I've been getting some unusual emails from them about my data usage, and let's just leave it. Let's just put it this way: I don't trust big corporations like Xfinity. But hey, before we dive into our next talking point, though, quick shout out to our sponsor, Rate App. If you do not have our world-class mobile application on your cell phone, go to www.mortgagemack.com, click on the QR code, and download your free copy. So fantastic mobile app, best in the mortgage business. Talking point number 3, existing home sales surprise. And a surprising twist, existing home sales jumped 4.2% month over month in February, defying expectations. Most economists expected another drop after 2 straight months of declining pending home sales, but the market delivered a nice upside surprise. Yes, it's nice to have home sales up for a change. And so let's bring in our friend and co-host ChatGPT-Sol and see if we can get a comment from her on this recent data.
Absolutely. This uptick in existing home sales could indicate buyers are eager to jump in before rates climb higher. It also suggests that despite economic uncertainties, the desire for home ownership remains strong. It'll be interesting to see if this trend continues through spring.
Yes, for sure. And so with that said, what do you think is driving this unexpected jump in sales? Do you think it's the small recent decline in rates?
That's definitely a factor. Lower rates can motivate buyers who are on a fence. Also, as we move into the spring season, which is traditionally a busy time for real estate, more people may be looking to buy. Combined with the limited inventory pushing buyers to act quickly, it makes sense we'd see a jump.
Perfect, yes. And so let's move on to our next segment. We're going to do mortgage and real estate related tips. And this week's tip is spring clean your finances. Spring is here, and it's not just your closets that need cleaning. It's time to freshen up your finances. We've got a simple 7-step checklist to get your budget, credit, and savings back on track. If you'd like a more detailed view of this, of these 7 steps, go to teammortgagemack.com And we wrote a blog post on this at teammortgagemack.com this past week, and detailing each of the 7 items that are listed here to help you keep on top of your finances and keep your financial house in order. I can't tell you that for many, many years, even personally, we make subjective financial decisions instead of creating an objective view of our own personal finances so that we know exactly where we stand versus making a big financial decision. And I encourage people, look, stop, spend some time with someone like me who's qualified to help you put your own personal finances into perspective, and then how we can apply that to home ownership in the future. So let's bring in ChatGPT for her comments on this. Chat.
Thanks, Mortgage Mac. Spring cleaning your finances is so important. By following a simple checklist, you can gain a clearer picture of your financial health, identify areas for improvement, and set yourself up for success. It's all about making informed decisions and staying proactive. So don't hesitate to reach out for guidance.
So which of these financial spring cleaning tips do you believe has the biggest impact for home buyers?
I'd say reviewing your credit report and score has a huge impact. A strong credit score can help you secure better mortgage rates and terms, potentially saving you thousands over the life of your loan. Plus, it's a great opportunity to catch any errors that might be hurting your score.
That's right. And also, too, is that the better the score, the least expensive or the less expensive the mortgage insurance is. And that can play a critical role in your monthly payment. So thank you, Sol. We're going to take now a commercial break from List Reports. And hey, if you don't have a List Reports account, or even if you do, and I'm not the VP or the lender that works with you, I would encourage you to change lenders, because we will help you utilize List Reports in your daily business.
But you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice. You can switch to standard now to keep chatting.
Thanks. We're going to switch to standard. We appreciate that. So one moment, please. And so if you don't have a List Reports account, please reach out to me, and I'll be glad to offer you a free List Reports account. And like I said, if you already are connected to another loan officer and they're not helping you use this content, please reach out and I will help you, because everything that you see today originated from the content that's delivered to me from List Reports. So here's a commercial from List Reports. Thanks a lot.
List Reports is a free, personalized marketing solution for agents designed specifically to save you time and streamline your workload. Looking to promote listings? When each of your listings hit the MLS, a personalized marketing kit is automatically created for you in under an hour. It contains more than 25 ready-to-use digital marketing materials. These beautifully branded items include open house flyers, single property websites, postcards, and more. Looking to build your social media brand but not sure what to post? Check out our free shareable social images delivered daily, along with relevant news articles condensed into easily digestible notables. Each shareable and notable includes a pre-written caption and is ready to post directly to social media in seconds. Looking to share listings but hate the stale feel of your MLS? List packs are perfect for sharing collections of listings on social media or directly with buyers, including homes with pools, open houses, upgraded kitchens, and more. You can also create customized collections that highlight specific market areas and home features for current clients or to share with potential buyers on social media. You can unlock even more features by co-branding with a loan officer on List Reports. By pairing with a loan officer, you'll unlock immediate access to even more features, including a library of over 500 customizable shareable images, additional marketing materials, and a custom text-to-lead code that helps you accurately capture more prospective buyers with less work. All of our marketing solutions are easy to use, mobile-friendly, and designed to engage your clients. Best of all of this is free for you to use and conveniently accessible via your daily agent email sent to your inbox every morning. Start each day off right with List Reports.
Thank few list reports. And hey, if you don't have a list reports account, get one. I use list reports to build my brand online on a daily basis. But before we wrap, here are a few quick headlines that may not make the front page, but could have a market impact and on you and your buyer's real estate strategy. So actually, National Association of Realtors has updated their forecast for home sales this year, expecting a 6% jump, while meanwhile, tariffs on imported cars means higher prices across the board. GDP is holding steady, rents are creeping up seasonally, and pending home sales have a modest rebound in March. So let's bring our resident know-it-all in here, ChatGPT, and get a comment from ChatGPT. ChatGPT?
Thanks, Mortgage Mac. Well, a 6% jump in home sales is definitely a bright spot, but those car tariffs and rising rents could squeeze budgets for buyers. It's a classic case of good news meets wallet reality. The modest rebound in pending sales shows buyers are still in the game, but they're playing it carefully. Always a balancing act in this market.
Yeah. Do you think these tariffs will spill over into the housing market? We've talked about this for the last couple of weeks and how we believe it will impact new home prices. What are your thoughts on that, Sol? Or ChatGPT? Sol had to go.
Great question. Yeah, I think those tariffs could absolutely spill over. When car prices and other imported goods go up, it eats into disposable income. That means less money for down payments or monthly mortgage payments. Plus, higher material costs from tariffs can drive up new home construction costs, which we've already seen in the past. So it might cool demand a bit or push buyers toward existing homes over new builds. It's all connected.
Yeah, all connected. So let's move on to Stoic quote of the week. And this week's Stoic quote is, "He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at." I laugh at myself every day. Yes. So in between rates, prices, and market madness, we hope to sprinkle some ancient wisdom to keep us grounded.
Honestly, you're bulletproof to criticism. Plus, in this market, sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying, right?
I'm laughing now to keep from crying. Yes, indeed. So thank you for that, ChatGPT, and let's have some fun with puns now. Before we close out today's show, let's lighten up things just a little bit, because in real estate and mortgages, the rates don't make you laugh. These puns will. So we're going to bring in our friend ChatGPT and have some fun. So what do you call a Roman emperor?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's do it. So ChatGPT,
Here's one
what
for
do
you. Why did the house go to therapy? It had too many underlying issues. And here's another. What's a mortgage lender's favorite type of music? Heavy metal, because of all that interest. Want me to
No,
keep
I
'em
have one
coming?
for you. So what do you call a Roman emperor with a cold?
Oh, I don't know.
Ju-
What do you call a Roman emperor with a cold?
Julius Sneezer?
That is gold. Julius Sneezer. I'm stealing that one for next week. Classic.
So I've got another one for you. How about this one? How do priests stay fit? ChatGPT.
Oh, I don't know. How do priests stay
They
fit?
regularly exercise.
That's brilliant. Regularly exercise. Now that's a divine workout
hey,
routine. You're on
Yeah.
fire
So
today.
what do you call what's Albert Einstein's rapper name?
Oh man. I don't know. What's Albert
Oh,
Einstein's
come on, you
rapper
got
name?
this. MC squared.
All right. Is it Lil E equals MC squared?
Yeah, I get it. I've got one more for you. What do you get when two monkeys and one Amazon account?
Oh, I have no clue. What do you get when two monkeys share one Amazon account?
Primates.
Prime me.
Primates.
That's hilarious. Two monkeys, one account. Prime me. You're crushing it with these
Yeah,
today.
so hey, what's my favorite pun?
Oh, that one's easy. Your favorite pun is, who's always shaking her fins? Shakira, classic Mac.
My favorite pun is bad puns. That's how I roll. So, hey, thanks for joining us today. And hey, don't forget, hey, we have a webinar coming up on Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. If you're a first-time homebuyer, I'd like to attend, or real estate agent, like to see how we support you and your first-time home buyers. And a webinar once a month. We hold it the first Tuesday of every single month at 7 p.m. And remember, knowledge is the key to making the best decisions for you and your clients. We're going to bring ChatGPT-Sol in here. And join us here every Saturday, 10 a.m. on what? LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. And until next time, stay engaged, stay informed, and I'll see you at closing. So, ChatGPT, want to say bye to folks?
You bet. Thanks for hanging out with us today, folks. Remember, whether it's rates, real estate, or ridiculous puns,
That's
we've
right.
got you covered.